The best HP laptops combine form and function to get you through work or play. Whether you're looking for a svelte Ultrabook, a monster of a gaming laptop, or even a competent Chromebook, HP has more than one product to fit your needs. Since the company has such a vast array of machines to choose from, only rivaled by other large competitors like Dell, it can be difficult to figure out what to pick. To help, we've collected what we believe to be the best of its offerings. To help you find the right model, we've listed the top 5 best HP laptops and their key features, plus the things you need to consider to help you. Choose the best one for you, like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. Number 5. HP Dragonfly Pro Chromebook. Our pick for the best HP Chromebook. Despite its MacBook Pro, Dell XPS level pricing, the HP Dragonfly Pro Chromebook is a wonder of a machine. So, while it doesn't fit into the typical price range of what one would expect from a Chromebook, it is one of the best and most powerful versions of a Chrome OS-based laptop as we have found. Its 12th Gen Intel Core i5 and 16GB of RAM is certainly a lot for this type of computer. However, it obliterated just about every benchmark and test we threw at it. Add in a 1600p display with an astonishing 1200 nits of brightness, and it's no surprise that the Dragonfly Pro's price is far outside of the usual budget range that we expect with these kinds of products. Considering it comes with 4 USB-C Thunderbolt ports, all that power could be in service of running a USB-C monitor or two when you need more screen real estate. The HP Dragonfly Pro Chromebook is easily one of the best Chromebooks going, considering that this is the unofficial successor to the Google Pixelbook. But with Chrome OS's somewhat limited feature set and the price tag for this device, it is really too close to the MacBook Air and Dell XPS 13 to truly score a clean knockout here. Number 4. HP Envy 16. The HP Envy 16 is a powerhouse that will appeal to a small subset of potential users. We found its battery life to be a bit short at under 6.5 hours in our video test for the typical commuter. It's expensive too, if you go with one of the higher configurations, and especially if you decide to spring for that OLED display. But if you need a decent amount of screen real estate and enough power to get you through creative work with some gaming on the side, this might be the best option for you. For instance, when we ran some graphically intensive projects in Photoshop and Premiere Pro, the HP Envy 16 had absolutely no trouble keeping up. Even playing a demanding game like Cyberpunk 2077 yielded surprising results, hitting just above 50 FPS on Cyberpunk 2077 on ultra settings. There's more than raw power on hand, however. A 100% Adobe RGB color coverage means that any creative work will come out accurately. And a 5MEP IR webcam will have you looking sharp in any video calls you have to take. This is not going to be a portable little Ultrabook with surprising performance like the HP Envy 13 X360 2022. Instead, this is the kind of laptop that makes for an excellent desktop replacement. Between the gorgeous 16-inch 4K OLED screening and powerful specs, the HP Envy 16 should appeal to content curators who enjoy gaming occasionally. Potential buyers who can get past the underwhelming battery life may also find a laptop that excels at general computing tasks from video conferencing to media consumption. Number 3. HP Envy 14. Our pick the best small productivity machine from HP. Though the HP Envy 14 is just a year or so away from ancient status, at least in the lifespan of a computer, it still belongs on this list thanks to its versatility. It's a sleek machine that's light enough to fit most people's Ultrabook needs while bringing enough power, courtesy of its discrete graphics, to handle creative work as well as some casual gaming. In fact, when we put it through its paces, we found it to perform wonderfully. It was snappy and, more importantly, kept cool under duress. You're not going to be playing the latest and greatest Dragonfly titles on this, but there's enough performance for most people. If there's anything to fault here, it's the slightly buggy touch feature. Overall, however, the 1200p 1610 touch display is stellar and great to use. It also comes with a high price tag that might seem a bit outsized for such an all-rounder as this. But it is a premium machine that can keep up with most people's needs, whether that be power or portability. HP's latest high-end laptop gives us very few reasons to fault it. It looks great, it performs well, and it'll likely stand the test of time. Number 2. HP Spectre X360 2022. Our pick for the best HP laptop with an OLED display. When we tested the HP Spectre X360 2022, we were impressed. Previous iterations of this laptop line were always strong entries among HP's range of devices. But this one adds a powerful 12th Gen Intel Core processor and a stunning OLED display to the mix for a mostly wonderful computing experience. While most laptops have an issue here and there, this one comes with one glaring one, and that is its touchpad. We found it to be so overly sensitive that we defaulted to using either its admittedly wonderful touchscreen or an external mouse when possible. It doesn't help that this laptop, at least with the optional OLED display, can get pricey. That said, the old screen with its sharp 3K 2K resolution is worth it. And so is the rest of the package, including a satisfying keyboard, a solid selection of ports, and an included stylus. Its battery life of over 8 hours is pretty good too, considering OLED displays usually require a little more energy. Just spend a little extra and get yourself a wireless mouse to go with it. Thankfully, the ventilation is solid, so your machine won't get past slightly warm, whether working or gaming, even when taking advantage of a battery that lasts at least 8 hours. Sound quality is also solid, though with an average ability to handle bass. Its Bang & Olufsen audio control software does allow for a surprisingly robust noise cancellation, which should make anyone on voice calls very happy. Though the HP Spectre X360 gives a sense of luxury far past its 2-in-1 moniker, with its stunning chassis, an OLED screen plus an excellent keyboard, issues with the touchpad stop it from being a truly excellent laptop. Number 1. HP Envy 13 X360. Our pick for the best HP laptop overall. There were only a few minor issues we had when we got our hands on the HP Envy X360 13 2022. There's no HDMI port and the trackpad has some issues with sensitivity. Outside of that though, this model is a near perfect laptop. It all starts with the fact that this is very reasonably priced compared to many of its competitors. The entry-level configuration comes in at around $900, $800. Even the most expensive kitted-out entry, complete with that beautiful OLED display and 12th Gen Intel Core i7, rings in at an affordable price. The HP Envy 13 X0260 is held to strict performance standards, and it shows. When tested, we were pleased with its performance in both laptop and tablet mode, finding it to perform on par with other larger 2-in-1s. That's even though this is one of the smaller and more portable models we've used. We were even impressed with its battery life of over 9 hours, especially considering that OLED screens require a little more power. The HP Envy 13 X360 meets the same performance level as many of its competitors. It's capable of balancing plenty of productivity tasks like documents, spreadsheets, conference calls, and editing with movie streaming and low, to even some mid-range PC games. It was able to handle titles like Civilization 6 with relative ease, with the frame rate approaching nearly 70 FPS at times. There's really no field it falters in for a 2-in-1. Even the tablet mode performs well. If you're looking for a thin and easy-to-carry productivity machine with an OLED screen and great battery life, the HP Envy 13 X360 is a solid buy. Just don't look too hard at its touchpad, which can be a little janky.